offensive rebound here.
Conley will slither inside. Oh my goodness, Towns!
Hey everyone, so we just finished up the conference semifinals in the 2024 playoffs, so I thought I'd go over 8 interesting facts from the playoffs so far this year. Of the 15 highest paid players in the NBA this season, Rudy Gobert remains the only one still active in the playoffs. There's a lot of talented players on this list, and I don't think at the beginning of the year most people have had Rudy Gobert as the guy that would be worth his money at the end of it. Kyrie Irving is 14-0 in closeout games in his career, so a lot of these came back when he was playing with LeBron on the Cavs, and they were going up against teams that weren't historically great in the Eastern Conference back in the day, but Kyrie was able to keep this streak going this year, closing out the Thunder in Game 6. For the first time since the late 70s, early 80s, there will be 6 different champions in a 6-year span. This dates back to 2019 when you had Toronto, then Los Angeles, Milwaukee, Golden State, Denver, and then whoever ends up winning the title this year. Back in the 70s, you had the Celtics in 76, Trailblazers 77, the Bullets 78, Supersonics 79, Lakers 80, until the Celtics won again in 81. Minnesota pulled off the largest Game 7 comeback in NBA history. They were down 15 at the half and 20 at one point in the third quarter, but they ended up coming back to beat Denver by 8. I saw a couple different things on this. The NBA had only started keeping play-by-play data since 1998, but it was definitely the largest halftime comeback in Game 7 history. Not only did Minnesota have a miraculous comeback, but they did it on the road. The Pacers also went on the road. These teams became 2 of the 37 teams all-time to win a Game 7, not playing on their home floor, out of the 149 that have happened over NBA history. It may not always seem like it, but the Pacers have been one of the more successful franchises the last 30 years. They've made 8 Eastern Conference Finals the last 31 years. I had to add that extra year since they made it during the 93-94 season. This is the 5th most in the NBA in that span. All other teams in the top 9 have won championships other than the Pacers. So the Pacers, the bad news for them is they're 1-6 in those conference finals games. And the one time they did make it to the NBA Finals, they lost to the Lakers in 2000. We're constantly reminded by Celtics fans all the time that Jason Tatum is only 13 years old, but in this time he's been able to win 12 playoff series. That may not seem like a lot, but he's won 2 more than Allen Iverson and Carmelo Anthony combined. There are only 4 players remaining in the playoffs that have won a championship ring, and all of them are in different teams than the team they won the championship with. You have Pascal Siakam on the Pacers, Drew Holiday on the Celtics, and then the Mavericks have 2 players, with Kyrie Irving winning one back in Cleveland, and then also Markieff Morris, who won one with the Lakers in 2020. Thanks for watching. Here's to hoping that the next 2 rounds bring as much excitement as the first 2 have.